Welcome back, first grade. Look at the coins I found in my pocket today. They're different from yesterday. I have some pennies, but then I also have some what? What are these called? These are nickels. Remember our nickels with Thomas Jefferson? His face, the new nickel, he's looking to the side, to the front. And then the old nickel, he is looking to the side. These are all new nickels because he's looking to the front. These are pennies, and these are nickels. Good, let's go learn how to count pennies and nickels today. So today we will determine the value of a collection of unlike coins, how we will use place value blocks, a 100 chart, and skip counting to find the total value of a collection of coins. Why it is important to be able to count money correctly. Let's look at our vocabulary words. We have cent. Say the word cent. Equal to 1/100th of a dollar, an amount of money that is less than a dollar. Penny. Say penny. It is brown, copper, round, has Abraham Lincoln. There's his Lincoln Memorial on the back and the Union Shield on the back of the newer pennies. A penny is worth how much? 1 cent. And there is our dime. Say dime. The dime is the silver-colored coin made of copper and nickel that has President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the front and our torch and our olive branches on the back. The dime is worth 10 cents. Very good. And we are bringing back the nickel with Thomas Jefferson's face, his home on the back, Monticello, and it is how much? A nickel is worth 5 cents. Remember that a collection is a group of like or unlike objects. These examples are marbles, books, and a collection of cars. Value is the total amount something is worth in money. For example, something is worth 25 cents, $3.99, or if you have 4 pennies, that's worth 4 cents. Here are some coins. There's 2 pennies and a nickel. What is the first thing we need to do? Remember from yesterday? That's right, we have to put the coin with the largest value first. Which one has the largest value? A penny that's worth 1 cent or a nickel that's worth 5 cents? The nickel, the 5 cents is going to be first. So then we can put our pennies after the nickel. So now that we have our coins in the value from the largest to the smallest, we are ready to start counting. A nickel is worth 5 cents. How much is a penny? 1 cent. But if I'm going to count on from 5 and move 1 space, now I have 6 cents. 5 plus 1. What about if I have 2 pennies? A nickel is 5, and then I'm going to count on 2. 5, 6, 7. How much money do I have in all? 7 cents. Here's another way I'm going to show you how to count your money. Remember yesterday when we used the longs for the tens, for the dimes, because they were both worth 10? Today we don't have longs for the nickels because a nickel is only worth 5 cents. So we're going to use 5 units. Each of these units is worth 1. So let's count them. Make sure we have the right number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 units, which is 5 cents, the same as a nickel. Now, how many units am I going to put under this penny? 1. How many units am I going to put under this penny? 1, because each penny is worth 1 unit. Now let's count our units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, looky there. Isn't that how much money we have? 7 cents, 7 units are the same. 7 cents is how much money we have. When we have a nickel, we count by fives, and then we can count on 2 more with our pennies. 5, 6, 7. Or we can count our units. We can write 5 units for the nickel and 1 unit for each penny, giving us how many in all? 7 units or 7 cents for the money. Very good. The other way we can count money is by using our hundreds chart. We're going to start with the largest coin amount, which is 5. A nickel is worth 5 cents. So we're going to start on the 100 chart on number 5. Now the penny is worth 1. So we're only going to move 1 space forward for that penny. Now we're going to move 1 space forward for the second penny. What number did we land on? 7. 5, 6, 7, which is how much money we have? 7 cents. Okay, now we're ready to count the money I found in my pocket. First thing we have to do, put the coin with the highest value, the largest value, first. So we know our nickels are worth 5 and our pennies are worth 1. So they're going to go after the nickels. The coin with the highest value, the largest value, goes first. So now we have our nickels, and our nickels are worth how much? 5 cents. So we are going to use 5 units to show 5 cents. Now let's use 5 units to show the second nickel. How many units am I going to use for this nickel? 5. 5 units. Okay, so this is 5, this is 5, and this is 5. We should probably count those by 5s. Count with me. 5, 10, 15. Very good. All right, so how much is 1 penny? 1 cent. So I'm going to need 1 unit. How much is that penny? 1 cent. So I'm going to need 1 unit. How many units do I have all together? Well, if we count by 5s, we know this was 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. So how much money do we have all together? 17 cents. Okay, so now I've written how much money we have. Let's write the value under each coin. So 1 nickel is 5 cents. How much did we say 2 nickels was? Well, here's 5, and here's another 5. How much money is 2 nickels? 5, 10. Very good. What about that third nickel? How much is the third nickel? It's worth 5, but if we have 3 nickels, how much money do we have? 5, 10, 15. Now we add 1 more. That's going to give us 16. Then we add 1 more. And that, my friends, is 17 cents. Let's count the coins together. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. 17 cents. Very good. Now let's use our 100 chart again. Now we're not counting by tens this time. What are we counting by? 5s and 1s. So we are going to have to start with what number? How much is a nickel worth? 5 cents. So we have to start at the number 5. Now we can count by fives. We can hop 5 spaces. 5, 10, then what? 5 more spaces. We land on 15. 5, 10, 15. Now we only move 1 space for each penny. So 15, move 1 space, we land on 16. Move 1 more space, we land on 17. Very good counting. And how much money do we have? 17 cents. Very good. So this is how you're going to do your assignment today. You'll write the amount under the coins, just like we've been doing by counting on. But then you're going to use your units. You're going to draw the units underneath of your coins. Now, I was just thinking, I wonder if some of you might be thinking the same thing. Instead of using 5 units and 5 units here, how much is 5 plus 5? 10. And what else is a 10? You are correct. A long. A long is a 10. So this nickel and this nickel is the same as 1 long. Then we wouldn't have to use so many units. We could just use our 5 units for that nickel and 1 nickel and 1 penny and 1 penny. Now let's count our place value blocks. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We have 1 10 and 7 ones, which is exactly how much money we have, 17 cents. So when you have more than 1 nickel, if you have 2 nickels, you can use a 10 for those 2 nickels because 5 plus 5 is 10 instead of using 5 units for each one. And now let's go look at your assignment and see what you're going to do next. Well, here we go. We have more than 1 nickel. So you can use a 10. Where these 2 lines meet, you can draw a 10 because a nickel plus a nickel is 10. So draw a 10 place value block, a 10 place value block, and then you're going to draw your units for your pennies. Then it's going to be easy breezy counting. Same thing with the next page. I drew little V's for you to put your 10. This is a 10, and these 2 nickels make a 10. This nickel you have to draw your units for. Then you draw your units for your pennies, count your blocks, count your coins, write how much money you have in all. You guys are going to be expert counters in no time. Then you'll go to extra math, iStation math, and 2 of your money songs. Would probably be great to practice counting by 5s and 10s as well, since we are doing so much of that when we count money. Let's review what we did today very, very quickly. Cent, an amount of money less than $1. Penny, worth 1 cent. A dime, worth 10 cents. A nickel, worth 5 cents. A collection is a group of like or unlike objects. And we learned that the value is the total amount of something that is worth in money. So 25 cents, $3.99. 4 pennies is worth 4 cents. Then we counted nickels and pennies using our units and our 100 chart. Have a great day, boys and girls. Happy counting!